Chapter 3, huh? Let's see.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening,
we get
Doctor.
for selling
Still trying
the
to save
items.
lives.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Get 16 for each ring. 18 pills. 10. Green is not much. Rest we do get some good.
The glorious battalion of Pembroke.
It's like it respawns, even the loot. Cases. Have all that, we have that, good there now. Need to find a vendor that sells the blue stuff. We'll shop it. Edgar.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
Yeah.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stole, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
That's it?
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Well, we know who killed her though. Yeah, we should double up them.
It's locked.
It is locked. Question is what level they will be at though. I should be able to sleep now, right? Oh, guess we'll find out. That one was shit. $1,300, man. It's shit expensive. I need it. It's so good. Well required, okay. Kidding me. Cheaper. Oh, wait. If I do this as a reset all and I get all my XP back, or what? Because this one I feel like it was shit. This one too. Fight is... eh. Let's see what happens. Fermentation. I have that. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Wonder which one I should get. That one seems nice, but it's seen a lot being resistant to shadow. 400 blood, but probably a 90. Okay. Only it's nice amount of damage though. If it goes through. Does that mean it's like I think we got a cauldron. I was just make us carry one more of save that one. Disappearances in Whitechapel. Possible mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It has reached a point where witnesses have to queue before recounting the testimonies to an officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country. Whitechapel, London. Yes, once more, the despised and loaded East End is left to struggle on its own. Continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from the district report unexplained disappearances of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? Only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that the only place to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by an unidentified Good Samaritan. But the place now seems to be closed and no one has any news from the facility. The missing persons go to a more secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council's Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. Have that migraine. No idea where he is. Don't have migraine one, so know who you are. Okay. Yes, we are gonna. Hey, Jonathan. Customer is going to secure an office for you on the second floor. Battery.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
question here now. We go and get this. Oh, nothing.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
Okay.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Okay.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
Tell me.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
That was it. So now it's a question. Shall we try and do... let's try and do that one. It seems like leaving a zone and coming back. Resources tend to respawn. Home. Okay, we're gonna meet. Oh yeah. Oh. Good question. This guy is gone. These guys are gone. Interesting. Let's see, we need to go down that way. Question is, can we pick up on this thing? much damage that one does. Yes! These guys.
He's on to us!
Oh shit. Stamina. Oh yeah, what is the... haven't used the ultimate yet. What is the... 5? I'm curious to see what that one does. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 enemies here. What the? Oh. That's a vampire. Oh, what the? Damn, that guy did damage. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, what? Oh, come on, move. I'm gonna... Okay. Oh, what? There we go. Jesus. Dr. Strickland's list. Okay.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Okay. That's what we needed. Let's see, do we have any other? Nope. That is it. I have a headache, yes. Have that one. Okay. Down here. Back we go. Back to Strickland we go. Tip it. Oh yeah, let's see if he's selling anything new now.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Too bad you're selling shit. What the heck is Strickland at then? There you go.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Don't you think we have enough work already? Perhaps now is not the best time to be chasing shadows.
Chasing shadows, really? It's funny, those words coming from the only doctor here who has spent more time outside this hospital than in.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Yeah, Clay, he's dead as you can get. Oswald.
I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Have all that? Tea. Why did I get... Sometimes I don't get what these appears from. No, I'm not pressing them. Just pop up all of a sudden from nowhere.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Aykroyd.
Don't like Aykroyd.
You always knew what was to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot. I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay. It's better check.
It's locked, all right.
Strickland's office, huh?
It's locked.
Goswick's medical file. The patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue, a major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak, claims it is too painful, needs rest and healing of throat mucus. When any decision can be made concerning his release. We know he is suicidal. Letter to Dr. Swansea, huh? Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Nurse Gwen Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Edgar. I'm not against being personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we are facing, but we can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply it to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating circumstance, just means we dodge a bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority on this matter. Thank you, you douchebag. Acrodac.
It's locked, all right. It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked, all right.
Okay. Check this stuff there.
The pain. It's here again.
Bred with no respect.
Isn't on this. Unknown somewhere.
Fear and disgust.
Okay. Or if he should have a chat with him.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Wonder if that is something we have an option or what we do.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, Nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK medical register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Unfortunately, not much I can do about that.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I think we're done here, right? So we should go on a 10. I would think.
This is despicable.
Oh. Again, it's like, why is I haven't clicked anything over here? It's like if I right click out of that one, it puts heck is this taking us? Bit confused as to this. It's a late request or something. I think I can do it right now. Be something later on. And they all respawn. Looks like it. Left screen.
I have this thirst for blood.
Explore. I guess.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I am.
Last warning!
It goes down somewhere.
Bloody monster! Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Die, first!
There's one of them vermin.
Vermin? Oh, you vermin?
Over there! There's one of them vermin.
My screws that are lost. Yay. Okay.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
I need your rats at the moment. A hideout here. No reflection. it out. This. Ooh, God, having fun in the water. Brisk blood sample. And let's have a look what this takes us.
It's locked.
Oh, hello. What's that? Okay, you didn't respond. Oh, shit. Thinkers. Oh shit, stamina. Oh shit. Oh, come on. There's a lot of them there. Hey, a little ratsy.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Despicable.
Delicious. Oh. Oh, come on. I go through. It's like it gets stuck sometimes in some... Of course he jumps just as I'm attacking. Okay, great. Okay. There you go.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
It's locked. Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Yes. Oh, no.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Okay, so now all of a sudden it's over.
As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Ouch. Damage. Personal diary. 12th October. Father Whittaker is so righteous, so full of compassion and love for the suffering ones. His words are all the city needs. Tonight I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth. If it's not enough, I know where to find more. 17th of October. Father Whittaker and I went to an abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats would disputing the rooms to the last remaining residents of the decrepit flats. Most of them sick. Awful, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Whittaker found an old man lying in a dirty mattress, coughing and spitting blood in a wooden bowl. Father Whittaker knelt before him and prayed a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. I cried then, and I cry now as I write these lines, for I had never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Whittaker is a saint. It's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride. I wish I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's a real privilege to witness such miracles. 19th of October. Tonight we both went to the whorehouses boarding the canal. I must admit I was very afraid to cross the path of Jezebels. But the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Whores and infection go together, explained Father Whittaker, but their customers quickly get scared when there is mention of disease. The last brothel, we found 2 sick women sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The door was awful once more. Smell of Satan and of the disease, explained Father Whittaker, before kneeling and praying for these 2 lost souls. The women were so frail and sick they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. Their souls are now cleansed, purified. 21st of October. Father Whittaker is a saint. I won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support, but as all the true prophets, he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love, proof of love. Tomorrow I shall go back to the cemetery and unearth more wealth for him. The dead have no need for the terrestrial goods, but we need to eat, Father Whittaker and I. 27th October. Tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I chose to return where we went 10 days ago to see if any more souls need to be freed. Father Whittaker approved my choice, since the good man's work is never finished. Satan never sleeps, he explained. He also said, if I keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. Can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If it's not presumptuous nor a simple expression of pride, I dare to say we are one half. Okay, hey, buddy.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay. If that is locked still or no.
It's locked, all right.
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
If you say so, madame. I would have thought he would be in over here then. be in here somewhere? Somewhere maybe? Hey, kitty. Okay. For heaven I've been. Bonnie. How are you doing today? Should check out over here first. This is about exploring to why you, well, somebody made you into a vampire, so you're trying to figure that out. Plus there's a sickness in the city, and you're trying to solve that problem too. Yep. I do have. Getting closer to 10K. Ah. Okay. Clay Cox. Person that we accidentally killed. There's a lot of investigation in this game and combat. I guess area I might come back to.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony. My mother would die if she were to see me in this state. I must wait.
Discreetly attend to it? Yeah.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place.
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
The sister that we actually killed. Actually.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.